Welcome back, everyone. We continue our series of Spider School on Spider TV as we introduce you to the new faces of the Spider men's basketball program. In our last installment, we introduced you to the first signee of this class, Sal Caresi. Now we're going to introduce you to the most recent signee of this class, the last signee, Matt Grace, out of Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, joins us for a conversation. Welcome to the Spider family, Matt.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
All right, how did you get here? I mentioned that it was the last signee, so it was a little bit late in the process for you. Take us through that evolution.
Yeah, so I was kind of down to narrowed my list to a few schools, and then right at the end, Richmond just kind of came out of nowhere. Coach Jenkins started talking to my high school coach, and they seemed really interested and wanted me to come down for a visit, so I decided to come down for a visit, and I really liked it and just seemed right, like the right spot right from coming here.
What is it you liked about Richmond, be it on the basketball court or in this locker room or on campus or in classrooms? Just what?
Well, there's a lot to like. I liked how it's not only a really good basketball school, but it's also really good academically. I always wanted to go to a good academic school. And like the offense, I really like how they play through the big men. They get to handle the ball a lot, and I just think it was really good for my playing style.
Well, since you mentioned the big men, let's talk about that for a moment. I know it's only been a few weeks, but what's it been like being out there with Grant Golden, who's an all-conference performer, and then how much did they show you tape of, or have you heard of the former A10 Player of the Year, TJ Klein?
Yeah, they definitely talked a lot about TJ Klein. Like on my visit and stuff, they wanted to like my game to like emulate his, and just playing against Grant. I mean, he's really big, he's really good, so I can learn a lot from him. I've already learned a lot from him, and I just feel like improve my skills a lot as a big man.
What was your game like in high school, and what was the high school game like, or the prep game like at the Canadian level?
It was really good. Like we went to a lot of tournaments down in the States as well. We always did really well when we came down. Really good competition up there. I played like a stretch four kinda in high school, so yeah, it's a good competition.
And your team had some pretty good players on it, right? You were one of what, four guys I think that have committed to D1 programs?
We had
3 or 4.
There's 5 others from me. Yeah.
Okay, even more.
Yeah.
So your team itself excelled. What was the competition like just amongst you guys on your team?
Just in our practices, yeah, we had good. We had like 3 other just big guys, like 6, 7 or above, who went D1. So every practice it was good competition.
Compare those practices to what you're now experiencing here at the college level.
Yeah, it's definitely a step up. The speed and everything, like all the coaches just everywhere, just like yelling at you stuff. It's definitely,
get used to all that.
Yeah,
now.
I'm getting used to it, but it's definitely a step up.
How about with the guys in the locker room? As we said, you were the last guy to sign, but what's it been like to kind of become ingratiated with the guys that are in this locker room?
All the guys are really nice, really cool guys. Jake and Sal, the other freshmen so far, like they're really cool guys, so it's been good.
Does it help that there is a decent influx of new guys in this program and all of you are going through this kind of together?
Yeah, like me, Jake, Sal, and then Noah and Blake as well.
Yep.
So there's like 5 new guys, and then Andre when he comes as well. So it's good not being like the only one who gets lost on campus kind of thing. So
don't worry about it. I still get lost on campus, and it's been just a few more years than you've been walking this campus. Did you know Nathan Kao at all? We now have 2 Canadian players on the Spider basketball team.
I didn't know him before. I met him when I came on my visit. It's cool to have another Canadian. Yeah, it's nice. He's a cool guy.
How much did you know about Richmond before that recruiting process really began, being from Canada?
I knew a little bit. Like I watched them on TV before. I just remember like when I was younger, they were in the NCAA tournament and stuff. So I'd heard of them, but I wasn't too familiar. And
how about being this far away from home? How has that been? Is it exciting? Is it a little bit nerve-wracking? Just what?
It's been cool. Like before, I was kind of away from home, not this far away from home at my high school, but it's been cool. I mean, I guess I miss my parents a little bit.
You better say that. They're gonna watch. Come on.
Miss your mom. But Yeah, it's been cool.
All right, lastly, what will Spider fans see from you on the court? What are your expectations as you start your college basketball career?
Well, I expect to get better throughout the whole process. Better. I always want to keep getting better. You can expect to see lots of jump shots. I like to shoot. Hard work. Yeah.
Great to have you with us, Matt. Thanks.
Thank you. Happy to be here.